Today we are talking about the Ultimate Desire palette. This 9-shade palette from Revolution is going to be part 5 in my trying series, where I try products I've never tried before. Make sure that you go back and check out episodes 1 through 4. I will have those all linked for you, that way you can catch up. But for today, we're going to be jumping right into this palette. As I mentioned, it does have 9 shades, and I picked this one up from Ulta. This palette is the Stripped Khaki. I believe there are 2 other palettes available, but this is the one that kind of spoke to me. This one has mattes, foils, and shimmers. It's cruelty free. One thing I do like is here on the back, you can see all of the ingredients. That's a big plus. They also have it broken down according to the shades with a little diagram here of which shade is which, because depending on the shade, they're going to have different ingredients. It kind of looks, just taking a glance, that mica and talc are going to be in pretty much all of them, but I do give it props for having the ingredients right there on the packaging. Today what I have on is this light brown shade here all throughout the crease, this gold shimmer on the lid, and then this darker brown in the outer V. In the video that I show you here applying them, I have more of these rosy tones going on. I have this neutral all over, and I use the rosy tone in the crease, more pink shimmery metallic on the lid, and the brown in the V. Being fully transparent, I will say that I have not used this darker brown, this green, or this green pigment here. I will swatch all of them for you though, and kind of let you know of what I think of the ones that I've tried. So let's just go ahead and get straight into swatching. So this, I do have this upside down. These are going to be your top row, shades 1, 2, and 3. I really like this gold shimmer. This one here, again, depending on your skin tone, could be used for all over the lid. This brown one here in the middle, it did have a little bit of kick up. I think that if you tap your brush, you really shouldn't have too many problems with that one though. Alright, we have our next shades, 4, 5, and 6. I do think that shade 4 here, that green, is going to be that kind of pressed pigment that can be kind of messy. Maybe if you use like a glitter glue, or even, you know, some setting spray on your brush. I need to play with that one a little bit more. I really should have done that before making this video, but I think that that one for me right now, it's probably going to be the weakest of the palette. Not color wise, not necessarily pigment wise, but getting it to actually apply on the lid nicely. Alright, and here's our last line, shades 7, 8, and 9. I think shade 7 here, this kind of darker brown, I think that one is a little weak. This brown here, which kind of has a little bit of a pinky tone to it, that one is strong. But this brown here, I think that one's a little weak. I don't really like that one too much. I don't think it's as pigmented as you can clearly see. I just think that one's a little weak. This green one here, same thing. I mean, it has pigmentation. I just think it's a little weak. They're kind of not really stark. They're a little muted. What's the word I'm looking for? Help me out. But shade 9, this kind of camel color, I think that one is good. I did use that one in the crease today. No complaints on that one. Going back to what I said about this palette, I think this green one here might be workable. These two, I have to say, are pretty disappointing. And again, take that with a grain of salt, because I haven't actually used those on the eyes yet. I'm just looking at them in a swatch. I think that this one brown is definitely stronger than the other. So I definitely need to do a look incorporating these 3, that brown and then the 2 greens. So for $9, I think this is a nice palette. It's not anything I think that you need to save up and go get, or just run to the store and make sure that you're getting yours. It's not that kind of palette for me. I will say I do like the pinks in here. The look that I achieved in this application video was kind of what I would like if I were doing a pink look, because it's not that kind of baby pink, you know, hot pink. It's more of a workable pink. As I mentioned, this is part of a series. If you're interested in seeing the previous 2 videos, then I will have those here for you on the screen, along with this profile picture where you can subscribe, or you can go down below and do that as well. Either way, I hope that I will be able to see you in the next video. Bye.